Will Commissioner Boyajian lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And will Francine lead us in the roll call?
Sure. Commissioner Barrett?
Here.
Commissioner Boyajian?
Here.
Commissioner Bergnardello is absent. Commissioner Hong?
Here.
Commissioner Conejo?
Here.
Commissioner Leone?
Here.
Commissioner McGuigan?
Here.
Commissioner Ramirez-Davis?
Here.
Commissioner Rose?
Here.
Commissioner Sauté?
Here.
Commissioner Sklavenites?
Here.
Commissioner Stein?
Here.
Commissioner Young?
Here.
Adult Commissioner Martinez?
Here.
And Commissioner Petrus is absent. Thank you.
And now for agenda item 4, will Commissioner Colehep introduce this section of our meeting?
The public comments section of our meeting is the time during which we invite members of the public to come forward and present their concerns about youth-related issues. We have 2 speaker cards today. The first one is for Luis Helliwell, from Associate Analyst at the Public Works Department of the City of Thousand Oaks.
Good evening, Youth Commissioners. Louise Hallowell, and I live in Thousand Oaks, and I wish to make you aware of the City of Thousand Oaks Water Awareness High School Video PSA Contest. It's a mouthful. Well, it's currently underway, and our 6 Thousand Oaks high schools have been invited to submit a 1-minute public service announcement, PSA, video on water conservation. The theme of the contest is Water, It's Not for Wasting. And each high school can hold its own contest and then submit their winning entry to the city. A panel of judges will view the 6 entries, and the winning video will be announced at the May 10th City Council meeting. And a $1,000 cash prize, courtesy of Callegas Municipal Water District, will be awarded to the winning school. Now, each high school has posters, and you may have already seen them up in your school, along with entry forms and guidelines. And of course, this information is also available on the city website. Now, I'm going to end this public comment by showing you a 30-second PSA advertising the contest. It's currently airing on TOTV. And you may well recognize the 2 TO high school sisters who are in it. Thank you.
Have you heard of the city's water awareness video contest?
No, what is that?
It's for the 6 high schools to compete, and there's a $1,000 prize for the winning school.
Really? How can I learn more?
But there's these posters around your school, see? Or you can talk to your principal. Or go to www.toaks.org/savewater.
Water. It's not for wasting.
Now, if only it would rain.
Thank you. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Next, we have Tanya Weisberg, who will be coming up to talk about the Visible Sound concert.
Hey, what about me?
And Barry. We're leaving out Barry.
And I'm Barry Rosenberg.
Barry.
And Mr.
Canada.
Barry
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
We came here before. We want to stress an event that, well, maybe Barry will talk.
Well, I explained a couple of you guys the event that we're doing, which is a concert jazz concert with an artist that he performs while these famous jazz musicians play, and the money's going to the Conejo School Foundation, hopefully for arts in education. And what it is we've got some of these musicians are coming from New York, Tokyo, San Francisco, and they perform the music, and our artist Tom Reyes paints on, which is the forum over here, and he paints on the stage on doors and various canvases while these guys play their music. And the reason they come for this guy is because they've never seen anybody like it. While they perform, he takes their music and acts like as a vessel and transposes it to canvas. And when they're done, they look at it and they just can't believe what they're seeing, because their music is now on canvas. And that event, which we thought was something unusual and a little out of the box for most places and for Thousand Oaks, we're hoping we can get people
get
to
your
come.
parents excited. It's also a benefit for the Conejo Schools Foundation for special ed. If this works out, we hope to do this on a regular basis so that we can bring more money, more art, more fun into programs that are missing the funds. So away from drawing from the community and putting back in the community without going from door to door and asking people for money. So we really would like, if you asked your parents or anybody you know who likes jazz, something a little unusual, painting, to check out the website and buy tickets. That's it for me.
And you guys know, I mean, you've been going through the school system. I don't think you get too much art education, and I think it'd be nice to see stuff like this. So, anyway, that's us. April 8th.
Thank you very much, and back to the chair.
Thank you. And now for agenda item number 5, will Commissioner Barrett introduce this part, please?
Today we have guest speaker Vicki Murphy, who is the Director of Development and Operations at Casa Pacifica Centers for Children and Families, a children's crisis care shelter and residential treatment facility for abused, neglected, and at-risk children located in Camarillo, California. Prior to her employment at Casa Pacifica, she worked for Berkeley Hall School in Los Angeles, where she served for many years as the second grade teacher and department chair. Mrs. Murphy was recognized as the 2010 Woman of the Year from the state of California. She's a past recipient of the Ventura County Community Advocate of the Year Award and the Bravo Award from the National Association of Businesswomen. She also received Ventura County's 2001 Dynamic Woman of the Year Award. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Vicki Murphy.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It sounds so snappy when someone reads your resume like that. You forget. I wanted to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and that are the children of Casa Pacifica. She, Hannah, I believe, introduced me, said that it is a shelter for abused, neglected, and at-risk kids, and that is exactly what we are. We have a beautiful 23-acre campus in Camarillo, right next to Channel Islands University. We house children from infant through 18. We run 2 programs on the campus. One is an emergency shelter for kids that are removed from their home and brought to us on a temporary basis. And while they're there, we have a medical clinic, so we do a full medical screening. We have a large clinical department, so we are a nationally accredited training site for a predoctoral intern and postdoctoral fellows in psychology. So they spend a lot of time working with the kids and try to stabilize them. And then the kids are either returned home, or they go in to live with a grandparent or an auntie, kinship care, or they enter the foster care system. So there's 45 beds in that program. While they're living there, a new thing that happened in 2007 is that they are allowed to stay in their home school. And as students yourselves, you know how important your friends are at this age, and for these kids more than ever. So obviously, things in their life have made a left turn, and having to come live in an emergency shelter is not ideal, but being able to stay in their own school is really helpful. They have their friends, their teachers, and some kind of stability during that time. Another program we run on the campus is a 28-bed program for kids that have really exhausted the foster care system. They've been in a lot of placements. They've moved a lot. we have a young lady with us that has been in 26 homes before she came to live with us. So, they're a little crabby by the time they get to us. So she has been able to stabilize and get better. So those kids come from anywhere in the state of California. So on our campus, we have beds for our 73 children. The kids in the last program I just described, they're all teenagers, 9 years old actually to 18 years old. Most of them are in special ed, so they go to school on campus at Casa Pacifica. So it's a beautiful place. 23 acres is a lot of room for them to run and to grow. And mainly what they come to do there is heal, is to start to rebuild their lives. And we have a wonderful volunteer program. We have people that choose to come on campus and work on with the kids. They can work in our activities department. They help teach them to cook. They do arts and crafts. They have a variety of things that they can do. Then we have 2 groups. One is a fundraising group, mostly women. They do 4 huge children's parties every year. We have a prom that we are going to have in June, and everyone comes, even the babies. So we look to the kids in the community to help us donate their used clothing. Prom dresses, shoes, suits. We have a limousine that comes, picks them up at their cottage, drives them to the gymnasium. It's a big deal. They get manicures and pedicures and their hair done, and just like you would for a regular school. So that's a big one. That's coming up in June. Then we have a Halloween party for them, a Christmas party, and an end of the summer party. So those are ways that sometimes people come out to get involved. Then we have some fundraising events that help us raise the money that it takes to care for the kids while they're living with us. So there's lots of opportunities for people to get involved. We also have a group called the Amigos, and it started off as a men's group, but now it's men and women, and they come out and play with the kids probably once a month. And one of the members on your city council here, her father is involved in that, and he comes out and plays soccer with the kids, and I know she has come out herself to do that. So those are some of the services that we offer on the campus. In addition to the kids we serve there, we serve the majority of our kids in the community, kids that are in a foster home or a group home, or their own home, and they're having some kinds of emotional challenges. We have staff that go in and deliver services to them, so they can stay in the placement that they're in. They don't have to continue to move around. We also are the emergency 911 response for all psychiatric emergencies for children and adolescents up through 24 in both Ventura and Santa Barbara counties. So we serve about 450 kids a day in one of those programs from Santa Maria to Simi Valley. I was going to bring our dog. We have this adorable giant Newfoundland. Some of you may have heard of him. His name's Archie. He's in the car right now. He's 185 pounds. Yes, he's huge. And he's just been on Dog Tales. CBS has a TV show called Dog Tales, and they filmed an episode about Archie. And it reran recently because I've received a lot of emails about it. But I have to lift him in and out of the car, so I didn't bring him in. He's in the car in the parking structure. But he's brought a lot of not just public attention to us, but he's really a coping strategy for our kids. He's just a huge, big, lovable dog, and the kids read to him. They take him on walks. He is used in a lot of therapeutic appointments that the kids have. He's unconditional love. One of the boys said, no matter what's happened to us or what we've done, Archie loves us all the same. And he came to us when he was 9 weeks old. We did some research, our pre-doctoral interns did, on therapeutic dogs and the value of animals in therapy, and Newfoundlands are rated up there in the top 3 to work with emotionally disturbed children. So Archie came to us, like I said, at 9 weeks on an airplane from Maryland, and he has just been extraordinary for the kids, and maybe next time I come I'll bring him in. He's a lot to manage, though. So those are some of the services that we offer at Casa Pacifica. We are incredibly grateful to the community of Ventura County for all the support that we get from them. It is, these children belong to all of us. They are our community's children. They're kids that go to school with you guys. You would be surprised to know that there are kids that live with us from Westlake and Simi Valley, Thousand Oaks, Newberry Park, Oxnard. They come from all over the county, and for the community to reach out and embrace them is vitally important for them. So we couldn't do what we do without the community, and I'm very grateful that you invited me here tonight to talk to you about what we do out there at Casa Pacifica and how we help support the kids. So I don't know if you have questions, and I can answer some questions for you about it. Yes, Hannah?
If someone wanted to volunteer, how should they contact you?
You can call. You can go on our website, which is www.casapacifica.org. or you could call the office. It's 805-445-7804. It's a wonderful thing for our kids, too. We write an article in our newsletter called Kids Helping Kids, and there's something incredibly profound about young people reaching out to help other young people. It makes our kids feel more connected to their community. So, and to go back, and I will tell them about what you do. It's a very different side of the world than they have seen, but that young people like yourselves are serving in their community. You're a great example. Any other questions?
Commissioner Sklavenides?
Yes.
Do you take open donations from the community, as in clothes or toys or even cash donations?
Great question. Well, certainly we always take cash. Definitely on the cash. It's expensive to run these programs. But use clothing. I'll tell you, a lot of times the kids that come into our emergency shelter come with really just what they're wearing. Oftentimes a social worker comes to school and takes them from school and said, you're coming to Casa Pacifica, we're taking you from your home. So having them have clothing is very important. So gently used clothing we use all the time. We have a little store at Casa Pacifica called Cloud9, and the kids are on a token economy while they live with us. So they're earning points for their behavior and doing homework and going to school and making their beds. And then we convert them into Cloud9 bucks. And every Wednesday they come to our little store and they get to shop for 15 minutes. And they buy things that they would want to either decorate their room, so they love to use magazines because they like to cut them up and put them up on the walls. They love hair gel and glitter lotions and perfume and jewelry, and they love all the stuff that you guys love. But gently used things from the community are a huge, huge help. Any other questions? Oh, I have to tell you, go to Archie's website. I mean, this is the best part. It's archiethedog.com. And you'll get to see stories about what he does. He has his own clothing line. He has his own line of greeting cards. And actually, he has a statue at the Gardens of the World across the street. The Hogans are very good friends of Casa Pacifica, and they had a life-size bronze sculpture made of Archie and 3 children, and it's a bank. So you put the money in his little mouth, and out it comes. And it's a great way for people to get to know Casa Pacifica. So if you don't come to see Archie at Casa Pacifica, you can see him at the Gardens of the World. Or on his website, yes.
How old is Archie now?
Oh, he's 5. He's 5 years old, and he weighs 185 pounds. Yeah, he's really creepy. And he wears bibs, because he drools all the time. The kids call it Chenarf, and so he has bibs, and you'll see him on the website. He has all colors of bibs. Yep, any other questions? You know what I want to do? Invite you to come out. Call me. Come out and take a tour. Come out and see it. It's beautiful. I know people sometimes call and think, oh, is it scary or sad? Or it's not like Annie. It's not. It's really beautiful. And the kids they're happy for this time in their life. So please come visit.
Thank you so much for coming, Mrs. Murphy. We really appreciate the information you provided.
And now I will turn the meeting over to Vice Chair Sauté.
Thank you, Chair Hong. Subject 6A, School and Liaison Reports. Subject A, Teen Center Advisory Council. Will Commissioner Sklavenides please introduce this portion of the meeting?
Thank you, Commissioner Sauté. Today we have Diana Quintana, an active member on the Teen Center Advisory Council, and I would like to invite her over to speak about the upcoming events.
Hi, I'm Diana Quintana, senior at Newry Park High School, and I'm here today just to recap and to update you guys on some upcoming events happening at the Teen Center. Okay, a recap. Our winter leagues of girls basketball and boys volleyball are off to a great start. 20 teams are participating on Wednesday and Thursday afternoons. Our winter dance, Saturday, January 15, 2011, was amazing. We had over 500 teens in attendance. 10 teams participated in the parent team pool tournament last Saturday. On some upcoming events, we have this Friday, February 4th, 2011, we're hosting a concert in cooperation with Westlake High School Underground. Partial proceeds will benefit students for solar schools, and 5 local teen bands will perform. Left on Bromley, Eyes on the Skyline, Make Your Day, the Bogarts, and the Spinning Jennies. Doors open at 6:30 and is $10 admission. And since it's a benefit show, all ages are welcome. And this Saturday, February 5th, 2011, we'll host our annual Valentine's Day dance for 7th and 8th graders. Free Golden Spoon yogurt to the first 100 teens at the door, and DJ Slick will be the DJ. Other features include text message live and a light show. And this month we also have our second snowboard trip on Friday, February 18th, which is a school holiday. Our talent show will be Friday, February 25th. All 5 middle schools will be participating, and talent categories include dance, vocals, and instruments. Our final event of this month is Saturday, February 26th, and will be a middle school boys volleyball tournament. And if you guys want to know more information about the Teen Center or register for any Teen Center programs or classes, you can go to www.thousandoksteencenter.com, and you can also like us on our Facebook page, which is Thousand Oaks Teen Center. Just go into facebook.com/Thousand Oaks Teen Center.
Thank you, Diana. I encourage all of you to go check out the Teen Center, whether you're bored on a Saturday night or would like to help the Students for Solar Schools Club at Westlake High, which raises money to put solar panels on schools in the area and other businesses. So everything the Teen Center does is great. There's a lot of fun. Bring all your friends and have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Sklavenides. Next, we have Agenda Item 6B, Associated Student Government Report from Commissioner Leone.
The Youth Commission invites representatives from each of our local high schools, middle schools, or intermediate schools to present information about school activities for a purpose of generating community spirit. Our first representative speaker today is Kayla Larson and Julian Howe from Los Cerritos Middle School.
Hello, I am Jillian Howe.
And I'm Kayla Larson
from Los Cerritos Middle School. Our Leopard Ski and Snowboard Club participants are leaving for Mountain High on Friday, February 4th. They will attend one more trip on February 25th. Let's pray for snow. The leadership classes will be attending at Westlake High School Leadership Day. All the Conejo Valley middle schools will be attending, and it will be tons of fun. Last Friday, we had our second dance of the year. The theme was a mystery until they showed up at the dance, and they learned it was a Candyland adventure. We had In-N-Out Cater, and it was a huge hit.
Los Cerritos has created a Facebook page, and it gives kids who are fans updates on dances, Cody Days, and much more. This year, Los Cerritos is participating in Knowledge Masters Open. This is a competition between all middle schools for a chance to be nationwide champions. Good luck, LC! And the surfing season is coming to an end, and there are only 2 competitions left. They are on February 5th and March 10th. Special congratulations to Sean Woods and Steffi Curson, the amazing surfers for LC, and they came in first for many of their competitions. Great job, Leopard Sharks. Thank you, and happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, ladies. Our next speaker is Genesis Scandoval from Lorena High School.
Good evening. My name is Genesis Sandoval, and I'm a sophomore at Lorena High School. This week, Lorena shall continue to celebrate Catholic Schools Week, and this year's theme is A+ for America, Catholic Schools. The National Catholic Educational Association will be commemorating educational networks that emphasize intellectual, spiritual, physical, and moral values in their students. This year will mark their 38th anniversary. Today, we just finished our junior ring liturgy at Lorena, and promptly at 6:30, we will also be having our junior class ring ceremony at St. Paschal Baylon Church. Tomorrow, we will begin our course counseling opportunities in the libraries for high school students. The times range from 4 to 7 p.m., but they must be made by appointment. On the 5th, Lorena will be having their interview day for students who plan on attending the 2011-2012 school year. On Thursday, the 10th, please join us for the next Circle of Friends Mass at 8:15 a.m. in the Lorena High School Chapel in Thousand Oaks. Celebrated by Father Dave Heaney, Mass is followed by friendly discussion, coffee, and sweets. All are welcome. We will also be having our science fair judging and parent viewing from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the school cafeteria. On the 11th, Lorena will be hosting a science fair in which both junior high and high school students will be able to display their scientific research and be interviewed to compete in regional, state, national, and even international science fairs. On the 12th, students will be able to take the ACT exam, where they will be able to be tested on a wide range of subjects, such as English, science, mathematics, reading comprehension, etc. Good luck to everyone. On Tuesday, February 15th, we will be having another Jeans Day. On Jeans Day, students will bring in $1 in exchange for a free dress day. All the proceeds go to our schools and missions in Uganda, worked by the Sisters of Notre Dame. On the 15th, we will also be having our sophomore retreat. Students will be boarding their buses at the front of the school at 7 a.m., and the buses will return at 2:30. Blessings to all of our sophomores on their spiritual journey. The next day, on the 16th, we will also be having our Sophomore Recognition Day, in which all sophomores will be giving a free dress day. Moving on to the 21st, Lorena will be having a school holiday in commemoration of President's Day. To help high school students explore their options, Lorena is hosting a college planning meeting from 6:45 to 9 p.m. Wednesday, the 23rd, in the Lorena cafeteria. Come to learn about the college process, financial scholarships, and other options available after high school. During the 25th to the 28th, our Lorena singers shall depart to Carnegie Hall. Have fun, Regents. For more information about Lorena High School, please visit our website, www.lorena.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Genesis. Next up is Katie from Sequoia Middle School.
Hello, again, I'm Katie Owens, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell you a little bit about what Sequoia Middle School is doing. So first, we have Manna going on. And Manna is not only a food drive, but you can also donate tissues, toilet paper, toothpaste, other necessities that we find we take it for granted. So, and you can donate those, and we have a little bit of a class competition going on, which is Cody. So classes compete for points for different prizes, and whichever class raises the most food gets the most points, gets the most prizes. So that's just a little bit of competition to maybe get more food and necessities in there. And we also have a Valentine's Day dance coming up on February 11th. The 6th grade party is from 6:15 to 4:30, and the 7th and 8th grade is from 6 to 8. And I realized it is also on the day that we have the leadership thing for Westlake, and we will not be attending the leadership convention there because of the dance, but we're sorry we missed out on that experience, but I think the dance will be really fun. We have a band recital in our auditorium on February 9th. We also have our school science fair going on that same day. Boys volleyball and girls basketball practices are going on throughout the month for Teen Center, also boys development, volleyball, and so on. And there's a Race to Nowhere viewing on February 13th and the 15th. It's a film all about the pressures of society and what the pressures are putting on our children and where it's getting us. And so that would be all for Sequoia tonight. So thank you for this opportunity again.
Thank you, Katie. Next up is Ulysses Sklavenides from Kalina Middle School.
Good evening. My name is Ulysses Sklavenides, and I'm a 7th grader at Kalina Middle School. For the month of February, we have many special events. For example, tomorrow, February 3rd, there will be a drama performance at 7 p.m. and will continue until this Friday. Also, I encourage everyone to come to the California Pizza Kitchen fundraiser being held on Monday, February 7th. This Friday, progress reports will also be going home. Thursday, February 10th, will be our future Cougar Night at 6:30 p.m. The Friday, February 11th, is the Valentine's Day dance and social. February 16th is our exciting jog-a-thon. Thursday, February 17th, will be a talent show at 7 p.m. There is no school on Friday, February 18th, and Monday the 21st due to President's Day. For the month of March, the first outdoor ed trip will begin on March 7th and end on March 9th. And the second trip will begin on March 9th and end on the 11th. Friday, March 11th is our annual fashion show we are all so happy to be a part of. In addition, this Friday will be a Cody Green Day. Thank you for listening. Have a nice night.
Thank you, Ulysses. Next up is Maddie McClung from Ascension Lutheran. Hello, my name is Maddie McClung, and I am Student Body President at Ascension Lutheran School. This is my first time talking here, and so I'm kind of new at this, but I feel our Student Council has been very successful at supporting our mission of academic excellence and a caring Christian community. I am honored to be on it. We have meetings once a month as a whole Student Council, and then the officers meet every other week. So far this year, we have planned Red Ribbon Week, which had a focus for every day which emphasized making good choices. We had 100% participation with all students wearing red bracelets. In December, we dedicated our chapel offerings to the malaria campaign. We raised awareness of the impact of malaria through games, skits, and slideshows. The money we raised bought nets and medication for African families. We raised $3,635, which included a match by Thrivent Caring Community. This month, our middle school is focused on creating awareness of abilities and understand how we are all differently abled and we all want to be thought of as a person first. In the month of January, we have also made a recycling focus by doing a competition. Students collected more than 12,500 recyclable items and raised $495. The money will be going toward play equipment and recycling receptacles. In the month of February, we are starting a campaign called Have a Heart for Kids. Our Vice President, Kaylin Woodward, lost a friend to cancer last year, and it inspired her to raise money for helping children with cancer. And what better way to do this than through Student Council? To raise money, we will be selling wristbands and candygrams. We will also be sponsoring a cupcake walk and a benefit concert. Once again, I am so thankful to be a part of Student Council in this community. It is a time for me to be able to learn, think, and grow, as well as make a difference. I will continue to work hard for my school and its students. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to share what I care about so very much. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Maddie. Next up, we have Jacqueline Lee from Newbury Park High School.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Lee. I am a sophomore and I am currently Interclub Commissioner of ASG at Newbury Park High School. As the new season is coming, spring sports will be starting up again. So all students interested in trying out for baseball need to report to the baseball field on February 14th, which is a Monday, and they need to bring gloves, a bat, and wear baseball clothing. Anyone interested in track and field, tryouts will be starting Monday, February 14th through Friday, February 18th, and coaches say that they only want committed athletes, so they want the team to win a league championship, so they really only want people who really are part of track, not just like wishy-washy. Anyway, sophomores have been selling Valentine's Day grams in order to raise money for the class of 2013. So if you'd like to send a note to someone special, you can go ahead and do that. An important note to seniors, a workshop on the NPHS Common Scholarship Program will be held at 8:30 a.m. in the PAC. This contains more than 40 scholarship opportunities and is mandatory if anyone is interested in applying for common scholarships. And last month, peer counseling held an acceptance day. And so if anyone saw the TV show, If You Really Knew Me, basically what it is a way for students to break down barriers and to connect with other people in ways that they wouldn't have before. So the goal of the event was just to promote acceptance throughout their entire class, and so it was really beneficial, and they got a lot out from it. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Next up, we have Aranza Sanchez Cruz from Westlake High School.
Hello, good evening. I'm Aranza Sanchez Cruz, and I am the current sophomore class president at Westlake High School. Today, we had an information meeting for anybody interested in creating a new club at Westlake High School, and it turned out pretty well. And for the past 2 weeks, we have had a competition/fundraiser with Fresh Brothers, where each one of our classes was assigned a day to hold a fundraiser, and the class that had the most participation gets an extra $250 prize. So it was really great, and we thank Fresh Brothers for allowing us to do this. And next Wednesday, during our common planning time, there will be a Stellar Student Brunchin', and that's when we get to celebrate all the students who their teachers nominated because they were just stellar. And there are also little certificates going around that the teachers could fill out for each of the students that best represent the character trait of the month, which is humility, for February. And next week, the 11th, there will be a CATA Leadership Day where the middle schools can come over to our gym, and we'll have a day full of activities where we can expand our leadership abilities. And Westlake this year will also be participating in the Homer Dickerson Conference at the Ronald Reagan Library the 24th. And Wednesday the 10th, there will be a birthday/December pizza celebration in the Wigwam. And also in the Wigwam will be the Rose Sales, which support the senior class, the 7th through 11th of February. And in order to include our administration in the Valentine's Day celebration, we have just ordered cupcakes for them. And our Winter Showcase Rally is coming up on the 25th, and we will have our poster making for the seniors on the 14th, juniors 15th, sophomores 16th, and freshmen the 17th. And on the 27th, there will be an ASG board interest meeting for anyone interested in being part of the 2011-2012 ASG board. And that will be in our ASG room, and the elections will be in March. And those will be followed by the class officer elections later on. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all those representatives who came out to make reports for your schools. We encourage all ASB or ASGs to send your representatives each month. Thank you, Commissioners. I now turn the meeting back to Chair Hong.
Thank you. And now for Agenda Item 7, Projects and Event Reports and Announcements. Item 7A, will Commissioner Rose introduce the Youth Implementation Overview?
Yes, I will. For the youth implementation, our last meeting was on January 12th, I believe. And before I get in detail about the next meeting, I would like to cover what happened at the last meeting. So if we could start with Commissioner Sklavenites with the Bullying Committee.
Thank you, Commissioner Rose. Today at Westlake High, like Aranza said, there was an informational meeting for those interested in starting a club, and our committee was heavily interested in starting different bullying clubs at the schools. Westlake High has an advisor, and the application process is currently going on. We are waiting to get approved. Applications are due next Wednesday, so we should know in a week or two if we got a position as a club on campus. And in addition to that, we have finalized our bullying survey and are planning to send it out to the different high schools and middle schools in the area next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Sklavenites. Next, we have Commissioner Ramirez-Davis with the Stress Committee.
At our last meeting, we finalized our dodgeball game, and along with the fun committee, we plan on having bracelets for the game to give out to people who attend. We're still working on a slogan for our wristbands, so any ideas would help. And that's about it. So thank you, Commissioner Rose.
Thank you. All right. Next, can we have Commissioner Kolop with the Volunteering / Resource Center Committee?
At our last meeting, the Volunteer and Resource Implementation Committee talked about our volunteer newsletter. We are having a flat-out advertisement campaign to make people read our newsletter. So any of you guys out there watching this, please read our newsletter. It's available at school, college, and career centers. It's online at toaks.org/youth. And there's a link on that page, so please check it out. We have an updated issue there, but we're going to send out a new hard copy probably sometime in February. And if there's any organizations out there which would like to give us an article about some type of service they offer or volunteering opportunities they have in the community, please call us at 805-449-2743 or email us at youthcommission@toaks.org. And if anyone would like to help with the Volunteering and Resource Committee, please come to the next implementation meeting and just come and help out. We take all volunteers, so I think Josh will go over when the next date of the meeting is. Thank you.
All right, and lastly, if we could have Commissioner Sauté with the Recreation Committee.
All right, so for Recreation Committee, we got our Teen Video Festival applications made and are done, and they are now out in the schools, and we have a ton of flyers at each school. They should be in your College and Career Center or your arts departments. They're everywhere. We have them at Newbury Park High School, I know for sure, in our College and Career Center. Also, we were just stressing, trying to get those out. The Teen Video Festival website is done. It's www.conejo.teenvideofestival.org, and it's been refreshed. The application is online. It's really easy to find and download and just fill it out. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and we have a dodgeball competition on March 11th, and it starts at 6:30. There's a $1 fee, and you need to sign a waiver because, unfortunately, there's liability in throwing balls at each other. And that's it. Thank you. The dodgeball competition is March 11th at 6:30.
All right. Thank you to all the commissioners. Just a couple points. Our next implementation meeting will be on February 9th in the Oak Room at 6 p.m. That's next Wednesday. So make sure you come on down. We've accomplished a lot, and we're really excited about what we are still accomplishing. So come on down and help us, because we could really use your help still. And also, I would just like to stress the fact that we have a March 11th dodgeball game for the Stress Committee. So get down there, because it will be fun. So with that, that's it.
Thank you, commissioners. And now for agenda item 7B. Will Commissioner Barrett introduce the Therepeuic dance?
Thank you, Chair Hong. The 21st Annual Therapeuic Dance is on Saturday, March 26th from 6 to 9:30 p.m. at the Teen Center. It is a prom for students ages 13 and up with disabilities that includes dinner, dancing, a souvenir photo, entertainment, movies, and more. The cost is $5 and scholarships are available. Our theme is Ultimate Heroes, and invitations have been mailed out and distributed to local schools. Attendees should dress as their own personal hero, a firefighter, policeman, armed forces member, or a superhero. To RSVP, please call 805-381-2739. Thank you to the Alex Fiore Teen Center for partnering with us. The Youth Commission would also like to thank our sponsors so far: Fresh Brothers, Vaughn's, Trader Joe's, Western Bagel, Costco, Bandits, In-N-Out, Earth 2 Comics, JC Plumbing and Things, Diamond Ground Products, Dr. Richard Daines, Attorney David Escovis, and the Thousand Oaks Children's Dental Group. We are still looking for donations and sponsorships. If you are interested, please email youthcommission@toaks.org or call 805-449-2743. Thank you.
Thank you. And now for agenda item 7C, will Commissioner Young update us with the Youth Recognition Awards?
Thank you. The Thousand Oaks Youth Commission is pleased to announce that we are now accepting nominations for this year's recognition awards. In our community, youth volunteers make a tremendous difference. They not only offer their time, but also their energy, skills, and talents, helping to improve our community, local services, and our lives. The City of Thousand Oaks recognizes their services and would like to celebrate their contributions through these awards. The Youth Recognition Awards is reliant upon organizations submitting nominations. We are encouraging everyone to use an online form and to submit this year for the nominations this year. It can be found at www.toaks.org/youth. If you would like a hard copy of the form, you can email us at youthcommission@toaks.org or call us at 805-449-2743. We have mailed copies out to all the schools in our district, and we are also providing copies to all the school representatives present this evening. Any organizations can nominate a youth for these awards, but nominations from individuals such as parents and friends are not accepted. So if you know of a deserving teen volunteer, please ask their agency or school to nominate them. Thank you.
Thank you. And now for agenda item 7D, the Conejo Teen Video Festival. Will Adult Commissioner Martinez introduce that part, please?
Thank you so much. I'd just like to go some of the details and requirements for the 12th Annual Conejo Teen Video Festival. Again, the deadline for entries is Friday, May 6, 2011. Entries must be original works of art completed between June 1st, 2010 and May 6. Entries must be written, directed, and filmed by teenagers. Entry categories are documentary, fiction, animation, and music video. Now, documentary, fiction, and animation videos cannot exceed 10 minutes in length. Music videos are limited to 4 minutes. We also are having a free video workshop for novice filmmakers at the Thousand Oaks Teen Center on Saturday, March the 19th, from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Please register at the Teen Center or contact me, Pete Martinez, at 494-5156. Also, my email address is Pete, that's Pete, P-E-T-E, at crpd.org. Now, for those interested in awards, we do have categories for awards, and they're the following. We have awards will be given out for Best Documentary, Best Music Video, Best Screenplay, Best Animation, Best Cinematography, Best Technical Achievement, Best Actor or Actress, Most Original, Best Video, and Best Video for videographers under 15 years of age. And we also have the J.J. Lancelot Award for Best Overall Video. So this is like the mini Academy Awards for teens in the local Conejo Valley area. And that's not only for teenagers in Conejo Valley, it's the surrounding areas around the Conejo Valley area as well. We encourage that anybody have any questions or anything about the regarding the Conejo Teen Video Festival, please call me at the Teen Center, 494-5156. Otherwise, good luck to all the entries, and we're looking forward to getting lots and lots of videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And for our last part of our meeting, agenda item 8, will Commissioner McWegan introduce the commissioner comments.
This is the last portion of our meeting where commissioners can provide any information, comment, or announcements which no action by the commission will be taken. At this time, are there any commissioner comments? Commissioner Barrett.
On behalf of Commissioner Brignardello, I would like to announce the second annual garage sale benefiting Mi Casa de Angeles, a nonprofit organization that raises funds to build schools and support a higher quality of education in impoverished areas throughout Peru. They're looking for volunteers and donations for their garage sale. They will pick up donations for you, or you can drop them off at Gabriella's house. If you have questions or would like to volunteer or donate, please contact Gabriella at 805-358-002 or email her at gbrignardello@micasadeangeles.org. Thank you. Yes, it's 805-358-0002.
Commissioner Ramirez-Davis.
I'd like to wish Commissioner Stein a happy early birthday.
Commissioner Sklavenicis.
I would like to let everyone know that my family and I just opened a new breakfast, lunch, and dinner place on the corner of Lindero Canyon Road in the shopping center of Fresh and Easy, right across from Pavilions. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. So if you're looking for a great breakfast place for lunch or dinner, come on in. We'll be happy to serve you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And now, before we adjourn the meeting, a little recap. If you want to buy your April 8th Visible Sound tickets, you should do that now. Or if you want to sign up for the Teen Video Festival Awards, the deadline is May 6th, and the website is www.conejoteenvideofestival.org. Or if you want to recognize someone for the volunteering, then check out our website for the Youth Recognition Awards. It's www.toaks.org/youth. And if you have any other or if you want to know any other information or donate to the Therepeuic Dance, then call 805-449-2743 or email us at youthcommission@toaks.org. And there being no further business to come before the commission, we adjourn the February 2nd meeting until our next meeting, which is March 2nd, and it is now 7:21, and the meeting is now adjourned.